Israelites, because I can tell by the number of people that are shaking their head in agreement that it belongs to the people of God today. The God who woke you up this morning is the same God that carried you through yesterday's troubles. The God who made a way when you didn't see any other way is the same God who's preparing a way for you to get on through the future. The God who kept you when your strength was gone is the same God who is establishing you to move into this new season of your life. Somebody else say amen. Amen. Because the God that we serve never brings his people out of something just to abandon them along the way. No, God is going to bring you in. As the song goes, I know that he didn't bring me this far just to leave me. There's truth in that. The theology right there. Yet before Israel fights Jericho, before Israel goes in and conquers the land, something unexpected happens. In this passage, we see that God stops everything. No marching, no strategy meetings, no sharpening weapons for battle. No, God tells Joshua that you need to circumcise the generation. Joshua chapter 5, verse 7 tells us that these young men of the nation had grown up and had not been circumcised. They had walked with God's community their whole life. They had eaten the manna. They had seen the cloud by day and the fire by night. They had watched God guide his people for 40 years. They had experienced the promises of God, but they had never received the sign of the covenant. They were among the people of God, but they had never actually fully stepped into their identity as the people of, how many people you know, right, who have walked with the people of God their whole life long? Yet right now, they still outside in the grips of the enemy because they walked with God's people, but they never became God. And God is showing the nation right here that before you can move forward into the blessing that God has for you, you need to change. You need to own your position, not as among God's people, but as God's people. And this is the beauty right here. This is the beauty right here because after they were circumcised, after the nation had moved from children of to the people of, verse 9 says, today I roll away the disgrace of Egypt from you. See, these men who were being circumcised, they never lived in Egypt, though. Watch this.